What if escaping poverty and the 9 to 5 trap isn't as hard as you think? Stick around because these 9 proven steps could be your ticket to financial freedom. The first step to breaking free is arming yourself with education.
Go to college then, because nothing is a really bad plan. And if you don't want to go to college, then do something as good or better. And if you can't, then go to college. Don't sit around and do nothing. That's a very big mistake.
If you're stuck in poverty or the daily grind, education is your first weapon to break free. I'm not just talking about a fancy degree, though that can help. I mean the kind of knowledge that sets you apart. The less you know, the more likely someone will take advantage of you, especially when you're desperate to escape the rat race. Focus on financial literacy because most schools won't teach you this. Learn about credit scores, financial markets, personal finance, and your rights as a consumer. Imagine knowing how to spot a scam loan that could trap you in debt, or finding the best investment to grow your money. That knowledge puts you ahead of the game. It's your defense against a system that keeps you broke and working 9 to 5 forever. Crave knowledge like it's your lifeline, because it is. The second step to breaking free is developing marketable skills. Poverty isn't just a lack of money, it's a lack of skills that people will pay for. If you want to escape the 9 to 5, you've got to learn something valuable. Think about what the market needs. Skills like coding, design, or even trades like carpentry or mechanics. You don't need a classroom for this. Use free resources online, learn from a local expert, or dive into books. Start small. Maybe you learn to design logos for $50 a gig. That first paycheck boosts your confidence, and soon you're charging $500 because you've mastered your craft. The goal? Be the best in your community, the person everyone wants to hire. That's how you build a side hustle that replaces your 9 to 5 income and gets you out of poverty for good. The third step to breaking free is mastering the art of selling. Everything in this world runs on sales. The richest people, like Elon Musk, didn't just build products, they sold their vision to the world. If you want to escape poverty and the 9 to 5, you've got to learn how to sell. You don't need a fancy degree or special talent. Anyone can do this. Start small, sell a product to your neighbors, pitch a service to a friend, or list something online. The more you practice, the better you get. Selling isn't just about money. It's about selling yourself, your ideas, your skills. Imagine turning a $10 product into a $1,000 monthly side hustle because you mastered this skill. That's the kind of income that lets you quit your job and live on your terms. If you're ready to break free from the 9 to 5, smash that like button and subscribe to Nova Society Finance. Let's master your money together. The fourth step to breaking free is taking control of your mind. Your mind is your greatest asset or your biggest enemy.
If you cannot control your own mind, then you are just a feather in the wind of life, because your own mind is the only thing you can control. You can't control the weather. Right. You can't control other people. You can't even control whether your heart stops beating. You might have a heart attack tomorrow. You can't control anything besides what you think. If you cannot control your own mind, then you go through life with zero control, zero influence. You can't control anything.
If you're surrounded by poverty or the 9 to 5 grind, it's easy to adopt a mindset that keeps you stuck. Social media, TV, even your peers, they all plant ideas that make you spend more, dream less, or fall for scams like pyramid schemes. You've got to take control. Feed your mind with inspiration, books, podcasts, or mentors who've escaped the rat race. Picture this. Instead of scrolling mindlessly, you're listening to a podcast that teaches you how to save $100 a month. That $100 turns into a small investment, which grows into the freedom to quit your job. Your mind shapes your reality, so guard it fiercely and focus on what moves you toward financial independence. The fifth step to breaking free is dropping the entitlement. The world doesn't owe you anything. Not a job, not a handout, not a break. Back in the day, higher education guaranteed a good career, but those days are gone. Today, you can't expect a job just because you studied hard or came from poverty. Don't wait for someone to save you, they won't. Take that entry-level gig, even if it feels beneath you. Use it to build skills, networks, and a foundation. The 9-to-5 trap thrives on entitlement. People who think they deserve more without putting in the work. Break free by taking responsibility for your own path. Hard work and grit are what gets you out of poverty and into a life where you call the shots. Want more tips on escaping the rat race? Hit subscribe and turn on notifications so you never miss a step toward financial freedom. The sixth step to breaking free is tapping into community resources. You don't have to do this alone. Your community can be a gold mine for escaping poverty and the 9-to-5. Local churches, libraries, NGOs, and community centers often offer free resources like training workshops, financial literacy programs, or one-on-one coaching. These are your stepping stones. Imagine joining a community program that teaches you a skill, then landing a scholarship or a job through their network. These opportunities can help you build a side hustle or even start a small business, giving you the income to break free from the daily grind. Don't sleep on these resources. They're often the difference between staying stuck and building a life of freedom. The seventh step to breaking free is getting professional with your work. When you're offering a skill or service, professionalism sets you apart. Clients aren't hiring you to help you out of poverty. They're hiring you to solve their problems. Don't deliver mediocre work or leave them disappointed. Treat every job like it's your masterpiece. If you're designing a logo, make it the best they've ever seen. If you're fixing a car, make it run like new. Happy clients give referrals, and referrals build your network. That network could lead to a big opportunity, like a contract that replaces your 9-to-5 income. Professionalism isn't just about quality, it's about building bridges that lead to financial independence. The eighth step to breaking free is stopping identifying with poverty. You didn't choose to be born into poverty, but you can choose to get out. Staying poor isn't noble, it's selfish. When you escape poverty, you don't just lift yourself up, you lift your family and community too. But here's the catch. You've got to stop identifying as poor. Even as you taste success, don't cling to that label. Surround yourself with progressive people who've already escaped the rat race. If you keep calling yourself part of the poor masses, you'll stay stuck in that mindset. Break free by seeing yourself as someone who's already on the path to wealth. That mental shift is what fuels the actions to quit the 9-to-5 and build a life of abundance. The ninth step to breaking free is aligning with success. People in poverty often see the wealthy as selfish, but here's the truth. Everyone's a little selfish. We all want to know what's in it for me. Use that to your advantage. Focus on what others need and how you can provide it. If you're a designer, create logos that make businesses stand out. If you're a mechanic, fix cars so well that clients keep coming back. When you give people what they want, you get what you want. Money, freedom, a life beyond the 9-to-5. Sarah Blakely did this with Spanx. She saw a need, filled it, and built a billion-dollar empire that let her escape the grind forever. You can too. Let your mind live in a space of progress, and you'll do whatever it takes to escape poverty for good. These 9 steps are your roadmap to escape poverty and the 9-to-5 trap. I've had to grind through my own struggles, staying disciplined and cutting out distractions. It's tough, but the freedom on the other side is worth it. Control what you can, like your skills and mindset, and let go of what you can't. Start today and you'll build a life where you're the boss, not the system.
In order to be successful, you have to find out what makes you excited. what makes you want to get up each morning and go to work. If you love what you do and dedicate yourself to your work, you will gain that momentum, and each success will create another success. Never quit, never give up. Do something you love. When you do something that you love, you'll never fail. What you're going to do is give it a shot again and again and again. You're ultimately going to be successful.
Thanks for watching. Give me a thumbs up and like this video. It helps push this content to more people who need to see it. Please subscribe to Nova Society Finance. Always remember to master your money. Don't let your money master you.